Destiny is in a heap of trouble. The MAGA view have seen Destiny and they're focusing their MAGA lasers on him. And while I'm not a Destiny fan, I do find his politics much better than these four bimbos. But they, for whatever reason, have a hate boner on Destiny. This Australian in particular used to stream and collab with Destiny, but it seems like she, like many other of the women that Destiny sexually harasses, finds him contemptuous and a malcontent. And I agree with her on that, but that's the extent of the agreement. The reality is Destiny has better politics. But anyway, here we go.
Please pull up the very first tweet that he made, where he posted saying that the girls from, I believe it was Camp Mystic, they deserved to die because they were using NordVPN to get around the Texas porn ban. And then...
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was like just...
This is the thing with Destiny, okay? He did this after the first Trump assassination.
Yeah.
The NordVPN thing was an obvious joke. I'm not sure what's in the water at the Her Take studio, but clearly they're immune to understanding what a joke is.
You know, he loves attention. To your point, Lindy, you know, people like to rage bait or whatever. That's exactly what Destiny does. His entire career revolves around rage baiting and saying some of the most horrendous, disgusting inhumane things. Yeah.
He literally said of Cory Compertor that because his family is Republican, if they had been at the rally, they would have deserved to get shot. He said that of his own family.
Yeah.
Now, we can see, we'll go, the original one, please, Dad. I just want to make sure I get the exact quote right. I heard God killed these girls because they were using NordVPN, promo code DESTINY, to get around the Texas porn ban. Also trying to plug a sponsorship, which turns out he's not even sponsored by them.
Again, that's the joke. This Aussie idiot thinks that he genuinely was plugging NordVPN and not making a play on how advertisers shamelessly use tragedy to plug whatever bullshit that their sponsors want to sell. She doesn't even have the low-grade intelligence to even understand that.
And so what's happening now, NordVPN looks like they're about to sue him massively because there was an influx of thousands of posts of people saying canceling NordVPN right now. He's not even associated with them. They have direct results of damages. So this is going to be another lawsuit added to Destiny's current repertoire, where he is currently being pursued in court for sexual crimes against women, one of which are my friends. This is a absolutely...
So one of the people that is suing Destiny is her friend. So I guess the animosity makes sense. Destiny is being sued for, if I remember correctly, non-consensually sending nudes of one of his girlfriends or play partners at the time to another person. That's what's being alleged in the lawsuit, that he did so even though she expressly said not to do it. Don't care personally, it's a fucking sext. Like, grow the fuck up, this isn't high school. But the reality is this woman clearly hates Destiny because her friend got. Her friend had her nudes sent to another guy by the sex pest Destiny. And valid reason to be upset at him. But if I'm going to pick sides on this issue, it's whoever shares politics with me, because if you share politics with me, you are trying to improve the U.S. as a whole. Whereas if you're a MAGA, like this idiot right here, you are destroying our country. So absolutely, I'll take Sex Pestany over this bimbo. I'll take Sex Pestany over Anna Kasparian. And as we can see here, Destiny is cooking. He is absolutely cooking Anna Kasparian on Twitter. And I'll pull up a few tweets after I play the remainder of this clip.
A despicable human being, and the fact that people are using a situation like this, like you said, mostly to get clicks, to increase their popularity. My question is, how mentally ill do you have to be to think that that will get you points with absolutely anyone?
Well, what's crazy is, I mean, he's a relatively popular streamer, so there's a market out there for his disgusting commentary. But what I find so fascinating about people on the left, like Destiny, is they spend a lot of time judging the other side of the political aisle for being immoral or doing things that they find disgusting and wrong. Well, what about your own conduct? What about your own behavior? And are you really a good...
And that's a good segment for this clip here of Anna, or this tweet of Anna, where she makes a claim about Mr. Destiny that is very insidious. She says to this comment where someone says, Anna, if the truth is out there, why do you keep running from a debate with Destiny, the omni liberal? Then she says, I think it's because I read his DMs about how he likes to walk around in public with a butt plug a few days a week. I can't take him seriously after that. And she gets completely fried by this. This guy says, your truth is scared of butt plugs. It's pathetic to chicken out debating someone, then personally insult them to random people on Twitter. And this is exemplary of Anna's rightward turn. Do you think Anna would be mocking a guy for wearing butt plugs in 2023 and 2022 when she was a quote-unquote progressive on TYT? No, she's clearly shifted right. She's engaging in homophobia right now. So she says because a guy wears a butt plug that you can't take him seriously? Well, I hate to admit it to you, but plenty of the people that you debate on the conservative side are gay guys who also likely wear butt plugs. So can you not take them seriously either? Like, what kind of rhetoric is this right here? What kind of logic are we using right here? That if a guy wears a butt plug, or hey, if a girl, you just said that he wears a butt plug a few days a week. There's plenty of women that wear butt plugs a few days a week. You know, the point of a butt plug isn't just for pleasure. It's to size that shit up. So according to Anna, if you wear a butt plug a few days a week, you can't be taken seriously. And she gets eviscerated in the comments. So Destiny responds to her, why is Anna inventing sexual fantasies that she has about me? I'm flattered, really, but this is kind of cringe to publicly admit, when the honest truth is that she's just too stupid to engage in adversarial conversations about her new unhinged beliefs. Again, Destiny, while a malcontent, a sex pest, a miscreant who preys on younger women, he's correct in this situation. Anna Kasparian continues to only engage with right-wingers because she's incapable of having her beliefs challenged by anyone on the left. Cenk Uygur, her boss, is, so I'll give Cenk that credit. But Anna Kasparian, however, she goes on Glenn Beck, she goes on Tucker Carlson. Will she have on Mehdi Hassan? No. Will she have on Kyle Kalinske? No. Will she have on any mainstream leftist to challenge her views? No. Hell no. So Destiny scores another hit with this one, and it seems like Anna's drifting into... actually, hold on. Let's touch this one real quick. So this is Anna in... I believe this is 2014, after Glenn Greenwald had been exposed licking up saliva from another man. And his commentators, because Glenn Greenwald loves to drift to the right, they excoriated him from that, and they did not take him seriously after that. So he was caught consensually having, gay sex in a maid outfit with another man, and his fan base, who he's cultivated over the years, didn't like that. And what happened after that? They shit on him on Twitter. And then progressive Anna, this is who we used to know her to be. Somebody that was empathetic, cared about gay people, cared about trans people. But no, according to Anna, this is who she really is right now. She thinks that if you wear a butt plug a few times a day, you can't be taken seriously anymore. So, hey, gay men, women that do anal, you are fucked, according to Anna Kasparian, because you should not be taken seriously. And then the piece de resistance, because Destiny's he's been low-key deep frying Anna for a while. Anna's been very, 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 very anti-Semitic lately. And it's because of this is like her new trick, similar to Candace Owens, similar to all the Israel people like they're engaging in anti-Semitism through hating the IDF. Not that she doesn't have valid points, but she's very close to the Nick Fuentes rhetoric. You can hate on Israel and Netanyahu without trying to smear all Jewish people. And it seems like she's, flirting. She's definitely flirting with shitting on Jewish people every time I see her in Twitter. So she says here, nah, some of my favorite people are Jewish. And Destiny responds to this, I have black friends. Because that's exactly what it sounds like. They're just able to see what's happening for what it really is instead of defending a genocidal political ideology. Don't conflate the two. I know it's done on purpose and it's disgusting. Again, this just reeks of I'm friends with the good ones. Oh, Anna. Well, we'll see. I think Destiny continued to deep fry her. I may be wrong, but if not, that is the end of my video. And I think Anna Kasparian continues to drift to the right. Hold on, let me see this.
For this attempt at changing the way we count the number of living residents in the United States, because it's all about cheating. It's all about rigging the system in a way that gives one party an advantage. But what I don't understand is, why do they want the advantage? Congress is useless. They do nothing for the American people other than vote on bills to...
When Scott Jennings is smiling at you, that means you are making a hack point. Scott Jennings is the biggest hack of all time. So I already know where this clip is going. She's probably going to both sides of the equation. She'll say that Democrats and Republicans are the same and that whoever you vote in is inconsequential to your life. And we already know that that's not true. We've already seen Mango Mussolini destroy the country. And we're only 7 months in. Guarantee this bullshit that she's seeing with Washington getting taken over by by the feds does not happen under Kamala. The tariffs don't happen under Kamala. People don't get to send to an El Salvador prison under Kamala. Yet here she is, Anna the Great Equivocator.
Lower taxes, increase spending on wars, things like that. But when it comes to representing the American people, both parties are really like a uniparty these days and don't really get much
I knew it, both sides.
done. I mean, one of the things that we need to do more than anything right now is reform our immigration laws so we don't keep doing this pendulum swing.
Yes, and who actually put forth immigration legislation? Yet you want to pretend it's a uniparty when one party put forth immigration legislation. The other party used the Illegal Alien Enemies Act to deport quote unquote gang members, 70% of which had no criminal record. But yeah, according to Anna Kasparian, it's a uniparty.
From a left-wing president who has a more open borders type policy to a right-wing president who's like very draconian in his executive orders pertaining to immigration laws. Congress is useless to the point where I question whether our system of checks and balances even matters. And then besides that,
Who cares what this bimbo says? The point is Destiny continues to deep fry Anna, and she's clearly upset with it. She's so upset that she was deep in her homophobia bag. So that's it. Anna Kasparian's a fraud. Her right-wing turn is 1,000% complete. Completely homophobic take right here from the so-called progressive. You might see her drop an N-word in a few days after Destiny continues to deep fry her. I can't wait. But anyway, that's it.